Welcome to a new edition of the Shawnzilla Art Show. Our apologies for last week. Shawn has been having intermittent internet. He switched from one user who was terrible to another user that was worse, and he had to get himself a Wi-Fi extender. So hopefully that will fix the job. He'll be in here shortly. Right now, please subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget, we are available for the Creators Outlet for my interview show that happens every Wednesday on podcast. It's live here on YouTube, but then gets loaded up to my podcast platform. So you can listen to it anywhere you can get a free podcast. It's always free. Follow me at Spotify, iTunes, wherever. And 5 stars is always the proper amount of stars to leave for a review for the channel. That way more and more people can see it. But right now, here's a word from our sponsor at the Global Frequency on Twitter.
War is a topic of vital importance, a subject of inquiry that cannot be ignored. It is a matter of life and death. It can be a road to safety or to ruin.
In an alternate version of our world, brought to the brink of total collapse, rival nations fight for global domination, and elite pilots in futuristic combat suits wage war on the battlefield of tomorrow. Now, 6 brave soldiers on a seemingly routine rescue mission will encounter more than they bargained for and uncover a dangerous secret that could change their world if they live long enough to see it. Mavericks Origins Volume 1.
Now on Indiegogo.
We're just waiting for Shawn to get into the studio. I've got to send him the link, so he's running a little behind. Here he is. The Zilla. Hello, the Zilla. Boom, boom, boom. The art cam is loaded. We're just waiting for the other camera to come up. Oh, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, Frozen.
Hello.
Just change my name back, mother bleeper. Hold on, let's.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
It may just be the world saying no, no Shawn.
So, what you're working on tonight, son?
Miles Morales.
No.
Sound all right to you?
Yeah. Very nice. Wake says, "Hey, I remember you from the last flea market." By the way, Shawn, your frozen cam is frozen. We have to get Shawn a cam with a built-in mic. On a swivel so he doesn't have to worry about anything. So I will leave the comment up there until his other cam comes up. And here we go.
I'm here.
There you go. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Starting to really hate AT&T right now.
Who doesn't? Can you hear me now? No.
Yeah, exactly.
So Wake says he remembers you from the last flea market. And are you coming to the next one? He would love to buy some more art.
Yes, I will be there this weekend. I'm assuming he means the one at the Hickory Ridge Mall. And I will be there.
Cool.
Yeah, I will be working a vendor market on my birthday because that's how dedicated I am to not having a real job ever again.
Into eating.
Oh yes, well yeah, that's also a good thing.
You gotta feed the chitlins. Not all of them are old enough to go out and labor.
Yeah, not all of them.
Most of the time, at least.
Yeah. So we're doing a little Miles Morales today. Yeah, I haven't drawn him, but I like the look of his costume. So
Wake says, yes, and by the way, I'm the girl who was selling bracelets next to you.
uh-huh. Very cool.
Nice.
That's kind of who that's who I thought you were, but I wasn't entirely sure. But you know, anytime somebody mentions something about buying more art from me, I'm down. Yeah.
Buy more art. Sean's paying attention.
Yeah. So, how you been, Will?
Pretty much over the COVIDs. My leg is healing up. The nice physical therapist I have got me a like a cripple bike. So it's just like, the pedal part with like a little computer thingy like built in, and dials for tension and stuff like that. So every time I use it, I'm doing like at least 2,000 steps, and it's getting my blood flowing in my legs a little bit because I got the venous stasis where the blood flows down but doesn't come back. That's always fun. But since I've been using it, like the lower half of the wound on my leg is pretty much all closed or close to it, So I'm like, cool. I'm liking this.
That sounds like it's definitely going to help. At least I hope.
Hopefully, yeah.
Let's go ahead and start locking in this red. Do, 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 do.
She says, your art is amazing, and she can't wait to fill up her wall with it. Laugh out loud.
You know what? I am here for that. Thank you so much. Feeling kind of good today, man. I cleaned, me and the daughter child cleaned my studio.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm like, I go, there seems to be a slight semblance of order off to your right-hand side.
Yeah, just a little.
Up in front is still a mess, but that's how you can find shit.
I mean, and that's how it works. Well, I am definitely bringing a lot of art with me this weekend. I'm hoping to sell all of it. But, I'm happy if I sell any.
Be nice to hang up a sold out sign and walk around and do a little shopping yourself.
That would be nice. I restocked some of the prints that I ran out of because I am terribly unorganized. I'm not sure if you can tell that by this, but
Oh,
yeah. Well, it's like I've only been doing this show for a couple of years, I've only seen Sean's desk look like a bomb went off.
She says, well, you guys have a great night. I'm going to go try and figure out some different designs for bracelets. See ya.
Sounds good. Look forward to seeing you.
In.
Yeah, thank you.
One of us will see you this weekend. It won't be me.
Yeah, we don't get Will down here.
No, my wheelchair doesn't get that kind of mileage.
No. And, there's There's no sense in coming to Memphis unless you have to. Graceland ain't that great.
No, not anymore. I've seen the pictures since, the summer of love.
Yeah, it doesn't look that. I've actually lived here most of my life, and I've never seen it. And I'm okay with that. It's like living in Orlando and never going to Disney World.
Yep.
Except for Disney World's so damn expensive that's understandable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to talk to Doc for a little while the other day. So,
how's he doing?
He's, still struggling a little bit, getting back on it. Him and his wife getting back on their feet after the COVIDs.
COVID hit him pretty hard, didn't it?
Yeah, they both got it. I think they got Delta, which is the one that put Luke Stone and Randy Zimmerman on death's door.
Yeah.
But they definitely knew who it was on the other side, and they said, "No, we don't want Randy. He's too critical of everything." And the Lord reached up and gave Luke a helping hand to come back. You still have a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, you haven't shipped your orders yet.
Yeah. You got a book to fulfill. Let's go.
That's why I delay shipping. So that when the Reaper comes for me, I can be like, nope, these folks are depending on their orders. So no.
So my Joker commission cover wasn't a commission. He started it long before I said, "Yeah, I want talk to me." He'd done it, pretty minimalistic because it was a blank green cover.
Uh-huh.
But he forgot to send it out twice, and then he was like, "I'm going to do something more to this before I send it." And then Saturday, he sent me a picture and a tracking number for it, so it should be here, within the next day or so.
Killer.
Because it's he's only in Florida, so it comes right up the East Coast real quick.
Yeah.
Where is his?
And who's doing that?
Javier Lugo.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. I will share a little something. So that's what he was going to send me.
Well, that is purdy.
And
Oh shit, that's purple.
then I will find the one that he's actually sending. That's even. That's a little prettier. And there's the finished.
Oh, fuck. That is nice. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yep. That's getting framed up.
I would hope so. Just, don't take my shit out of a frame to put his up.
Oh, no. That's a different size frame. That's the comic book size. So.
Hey,
But,
did you get Vampires? Did you back Vampires in New Jersey?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm sending you comp books.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You're not gonna get in trouble for having a naughty cover, are you?
No.
Okay. I don't want to cause them trouble. At least not on your end. I cause trouble on other people's end.
Okay. So my girlfriend wasn't feeling good because she couldn't get to sleep last night until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So she called out of work. So we were home all day and started cranking on the apartment, working on stuff, cleaning up, getting rid of a bunch of stuff. And then I had a guy who's local who does like, the local flea markets and, claims he doesn't sell on eBay, which tells me he sells on eBay. And most assuredly whatnot. So he goes, okay, well, send me pictures of what you got. So first I sent him pictures of all those Disney VHS I have. Like, yeah, not really interested in these. Although he says in his ad that if you have a collection of anything, I'll buy it. That's a lie. I didn't even have to go on Murray for that. Then I showed him all the karaoke, all the brand new karaoke discs I had that I never used, that I'm selling, and nope. Then I sent him a picture of my my Zoc and Zach, the first piece of the 3-part Herculoids diorama set.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to buy that. Or ignore, saw a whole bunch of other stuff he wanted to buy. But he basically wanted to buy that because it's a big ticket item. Mm. But of course, he wants to buy it for almost half of what it's worth, right?
Yeah.
Wants it for half price. Now, I saw them listed all over the place, like on eBay, for like between $400 and $450. So I dropped it down to $300, which of course made him want to drop it down another $50. But in the lists, let's see. Let me pull up my conversation with him. All right, so we're going into Toy Story mode here. So this is what I started with.
Okay.
The Elway, and this is like one of the Legends Elways. I go.
Is that a McFarlane?
Yeah, it's McFarlane. Yeah.
Sweet.
So I said, I had this, which I put as like $10. What happened? Damn it. Well, stop sharing my screen. That was just weird. Let's try that again. Okay, so I had the Elway. Which way does this go now? Then I have the Sandman incarnations.
That's cool.
Which I was asking 44. Then there's the Hercules, Zoc and Zandor.
Oh, God.
There was actually 3 of them. This is from 2003 from Toonami, right?
Yeah.
So there were 3 of these. And all together, when you put them all together on a shelf, you look at the display, it's like all one landscape with all of them, the family and all the animals, and in the back it says Herculoids. This is the one that sells for, and then he started whining. He goes, if I put it on eBay, I'm gonna lose 20% in fees, and blah blah. I'm like, oh please, cry me a river. Then this is a Jack O'Neill prototype figure for Stargate SG-1.
Ooh.
That's right. It's MacGyver. I asked 20. I was asking 25 for that, and then that's the karaoke discs. Then we go to video games that are on everything from GameCube to PlayStation 2 and 3. I had those games and these games and those games.
All right.
Those.
Right there.
And I got a Green Arrow. Like the 10-inch Justice League ones that just don't want to move.
Oh yeah, those like Titan Heroes. Well, Marvel's work on Titan Heroes.
Yeah,
those are cool though. They look good on a shelf.
Yeah, so he wasn't interested in Green Arrow, but he wanted Hawkwoman. He wanted a Hawk Girl.
Excuse me.
And then I had like this Spider-Man mug from NECA. He wasn't interested in that. And then I have 2 of these Batman Brave and the Bold whirly bats that are remote controlled. He wanted both of those for $20 a piece. Then he wanted like this Imperial emblem and shuttle all done in gold from Hasbro.
That's so fucking cool, dude.
This he didn't want, but this is a liquor promo. This is a Maker's Mark football from like the Super Bowl from like 10, 20 years ago.
Cool.
Then there was this Justice League Batman. You anchor him to the ceiling and he just spins around in circles. It's really annoying.
Oh.
And then I have like all these Burger King little plastic Disney tumblers, like kids drinking cups.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like all these McDonald's Hercules plates.
Oh, I remember seeing the Hercules plates. I think you had posted those a while back.
Yeah, I posted them, and then my cousin said she wanted to buy them. And when she found out that I wasn't going to get my crippled ass in a car and drive with legs that don't work to deliver them, and she was actually going to have to, leave the town that she lives in and drive like 40 minutes to here. So yeah, no. He goes, oh, I thought I DM'd you and told you never mind that I was all set. I'm like, no, but thanks for telling me. So I had all that stuff, and he started asking me, what can I do on the what can I do on the toy that he wanted?
I can sell it to you for the price that I'm asking for it, and I can box it up when you pay for it, and I can ship it to your ass, and that's what I can do.
Mm-hmm. So he looked at now I offered to give him like the full collection of the Hercules plates. There were like 6 of them in the collection. I was going to give him those, the tumblers, and 2 of the tumblers I had doubles on, and all the Disney DVDs I had listed before for $25. He's like, yeah, I'll pass on this stuff. These things are only worth $1 or $2 each, and they're hard to sell. But I'll take the other stuff if you want to do a deal. Well, his deal was letting me keep the Legends McFarlane Elway figure and not giving up the prototype figure for MacGyver. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. It's like, give me a video price for the video games and the toys. Now, all those games, there's going to be like close to 50. So I gave him a price of like $1 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, didn't answer me. He's like, yeah, but what about the Herculoids? He was like diving in on that right away, asking me prices for the toys and stuff. And I'm like, okay. Well, the Herculoid sells for like $450 online. So give me 3. And of course that wasn't good enough. It's I want it for half price so I can sell it for full price.
Yeah. Gotta love that shit.
Yeah. Could you do any better? He said Hercules, but he meant Herculoids. And I'm like, that's already a deal. Deal and a half, actually. The Herculoids piece, still in the box, listed selling on eBay when I checked a few months ago for between $400 and $450. I'm like, what were you thinking? Of course, it's $50 less. And he gives me the whole toy scalper thing. Well, if I sell it on eBay, I'm going to pay 20% in fees and 6% in taxes. That's about $100 I'll give up. So if I get $400, I'll only break even. I was just asking if you had any room. It's a sick piece, but sure, yeah, because he knows what it's worth. Could you do $250 for that piece? And I'm going to buy some of the other stuff too. And slowly but surely, the other stuff he was going to buy starts dwindling.
Yeah.
It's like, because he said he wanted the Herculoids, the video games, the Sandman piece, Elway, Star Wars, both Batmans, Hawkgirl, and the prototype. So I added up. I go, how about all that stuff that you want for $450? Which is him getting a deal, him getting half price on the Herculoids, and paying my asking price for everything else. He doesn't want to do that. And then he drops to, how about the video game Herculoids, Sandman, and the prototype? And I hit him back with, but what about that other stuff you said you wanted? And then he counter offers. He goes, how about $400 for all of it? And I'm like, no, that means I'm giving you shit for free. I said, okay, everything but the prototype for $400. And he's like, keep the Elway and I'll do $400. And I'm like, do I want to give him a free prototype figure and sell my soul for $400?
The way they beat you up on these, man. I mean, you're just trying to fucking sell some shit. And, half the time when people are selling stuff, it's not because they really want to. We're not all toy scalpers. Sometimes we're selling shit because we got to. They don't get that shit.
Not at all.
So what do you think of Miles so far?
Looking good so far.
Cute.
Wow, this is crazy.
What's up, buddy? Okay, you can go through there. You say hey to Will?
Hi, Bill.
Hey, Mac.
Hi.
Hi. Bye.
He's heading to the drink fridge.
Oh, yeah. So, one of the comic book creators that I've had on a couple of times, Michael Watson from KRS Comics. One of the guys that he brought on board was Tony Clapper. And Tony's a huge nut of the plastic obsession. And he's a ginormous Turtles fan. And he always wanted a ton of ninja action figures because of the Foot Clan. And somebody did him a deal, and he bought a ton of red ninjas. They pretty much look like, and they are, the hand ninjas from Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
And he bought a slew of them, and has Shredder at the front and center on the bottom. He's got like a toy fire escape that he uses for action figure fight displays. He's got Storm Shadow over one shoulder and Elektra over the other. So it's Turtles, Marvel, Joe.
Jeez.
It's pretty rad looking though.
I bet it is.
Let's take a look. There you go. Them's a lot of ninjas.
Ninja Palooza. Holy shit.
Oh, there's a Wolvie and a Silver Samurai spotted.
That's awesome though, man.
Yeah, because those stupid ninjas are like, $15-20 a piece.
Yeah.
See, the trick to that is being able to sculpt and input the information for a 3D printer. And then just paint it yourself.
I will be getting a 3D printer before too long. Just saying.
Yeah, I talked to one creator who remained nameless, who was a 3D printer junkie, and another dude that was a Turtles junkie. And he was in the midst of printing up 1,000 members of the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
And he got them all in like the bluish purple color.
Oh wow.
They just mold, because you can buy like different spools and different colors and stuff. So
yeah, I'm going to get a resin printer because I want to start printing off these high-end Marvel statues and stuff.
That was a joke.
Yes. I was just playing. That was other kids.
Yeah, I saw somebody and he was selling them cheap. And I know my friend Dave is cheap because he's married and doesn't get much of his paycheck anymore. And
I'm no longer married, and I still don't get much of my paycheck anymore.
yeah, well, you know. And I showed him because Cryptozoic does like some pretty cool, like different statues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they print up one, and it's like Adam West, glove from the '66 Batman, holding a batarang of that style.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a Batfleck Batman arm holding, one of his, and a Christian Bale version. There's a Joker one holding the Joker card. There's a Harley one holding something. But this guy was selling his 3D printed versions, which of course don't hold a candle to the, the pricier ones from Cryptozoic. But for the price, I'm like, that's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, just saying, I used to book a band that was called Bootleg.
Right.
Hmm?
I mean,
it was my 15 seconds of fame. I got a thank you in the liner notes from their album they released. So,
hey, recognition.
yep. We went through. My girl's been hanging up pictures because I can't do that stuff where stuff has to be straight and look good. And it's not me.
Yeah.
I'm messy with the comics. She's like, your section is next. I'm like, You can hang up a curtain or a divider or something, but leave my section alone. It's like, I would have, but your section bled out, and now it's taking up my section. I go, oh, you mean the living area by the kitchen with like 50 or 60 boxes of comics. And then when you ran out of room, you stacked more comics on top of the boxes. You go, yep. That's me.
Well, consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Damn right. It's not the right white pen. These little desk caddies were pretty cool, man. It's a pretty good find.
Yeah.
At Dollar Tree.
Cool. Even better.
$1 tree.
$1.25 tree.
$1.25. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Tiki.
Nice. It takes a steady hand.
Don't jinx me. always fuck up on The Mask with Peter Parker. Miles might be the exception. Not too bad. I think that looks all right.
Yeah. That's why I shut up. I go, if I jinx him and there's a squiggly line in there, he's going to make me buy this one.
But I made a bunch of my Batman and Catwoman 66 magnets today.
Ooh, nice.
Doing the non-resin magnets because the resin shit is just really costly. You know, I have to sell those magnets for like $10 a piece to make anything off of them. And I'm in Mississippi. I'm in the poorest state of the union. So And yes, all offense to Mississippi. From the bottom of my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't need that color anyway.
Well, things must be tough all over. Monty's hawking all the exclusives that he's.
Oh.
Monty Moore's doing a whole bunch of, Boba Fett Mandalorian exclusives at San Diego Comic-Con. And he keeps posting like the pictures and the covers. It's all done like in gray tone.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently he's charged for the exclusives at San Diego. He's charging $250 a cover.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And of course, the big news is Eric July launching his publishing company in crowdfunding his first comic book that is looking like in another week or so might hit crowdfunding of $3 million.
Shit.
He soared past $1 million in the first 24 hours. Here's even a bigger kicker. He's not using Kickstarter or Indiegogo. He had his entire platform built, his own servers, his own website, and he's crowdfunding it off his own website.
I mean,
that's insane.
it is.
Quiet, phone. Yep. Just for the first book, ISOM number 1, ISOM. Campaign goal was $100,000. There's 67 days of the campaign left. He put it up for a 75-day campaign on his own platform. Right now, total revenue is $2,600,974.40.
Jesus. That's just not even right.
In 8 days. $29,326 backers. And this book is $10 more than the average crowdfunder. The average crowdfunder is like 60 to 100 pages, and it's like $25. His is 96-page book, $35. And I'm like, holy crap.
I like how the coat's coming out on this.
Yeah.
So are you seeing the supposed leaks coming out ahead of San Diego?
Not that I've been looking.
Well, they're talking about Anthony Starr from The Boys.
Oh yeah, him coming over to play Dracula.
Yeah. Oh no, man, that just I've loved Anthony Starr since I saw him on Banshee, and I want him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But
Well, I would like to
Dracula?
see him play Hyperion if they did a Squadron Supreme
Yeah.
movie, or the other guy that was like, kind of like a Superman that came into Avengers like a few years back, and then
Oh, the six.
Sentinel, yeah, because then he did like he does over on Boys, and he might have killed a few people, and then his character disappeared out of the comic. So
Yeah. When he was on Banshee, he had the look down to play Wolverine.
yeah, there's like lots of people are like doing the whole I want to be Wolverine thing.
Yeah. Taron Egerton from Kingsman is really pushing for it, and I really don't want him to be it because he just looks way too young.
Yeah.
I like Mark Ruffalo's idea to bring Wolverine in. He's like, don't bring him into the X-Men. Bring him into a Hulk movie.
And have him kill the Hulk. I can't stand Mark Ruffalo and his all the crap he spouts online. Be done with him.
I just like that he suggested bringing him into a Hulk movie.
They're not going to do a Hulk movie though.
Yeah, because I'm hearing that World War Hulk is actually going to be a Disney Plus series.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows? Of course, did you see the big news that happened with Miss Marvel?
Nope.
She's a mutant.
Well, this meme sounds like it's written about you. Man returns to work after vacation with fresh, re-energized hatred for job.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
That tracks. I'll say it again, man. I have never in my life seen a more entitled group of people than the Office Depot copy and print customers. I had one Friday night. It was like, I am calling corporate. And I was like, okay. And I started writing down. I handed it to her. She's like, what's this? I was like, well, number one, it's my name. Make sure you spell it right. Number two, it's our number to corporate. You want me to call corporate? No, I just don't care. They don't know what to do when you don't care. Well, but yeah. So did you accomplish what you needed to accomplish by that threat? Okay, good. Now fuck off. And say what you will, but fuck off is a universal term. It is understood in every language. American, they understand it. British, they understand it. Mexican, they understand it. From Kazakhstan, they understand it.
Getting multiple likes on multiple platforms.
Who is?
We are.
We are. Shit.
Our friend Rusty Gilligan gave us a heart on Twitter. We got a few people on Facebook.
Thank you, Rusty.
Your neighbor at the flea market there that wants to buy more of your art. She gave us a like over on the YouTube channel.
She had some killer jewelry too, man. I was actually pretty impressed.
Yeah, my girlfriend's not a jewelry gal. I bought her a couple of things and go, if you don't like them, tell me. You can just return them to the store and take the money instead. I mean, it's not much, but it's like, no, I like it. I just don't wear jewelry very often.
She's a nurse, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's kind of a nurse thing.
Yeah. Well, she's not a nurse. She's a CNA, but she wants to go. She wants to go and get the training. She's training this week on another floor. She works in jury psych, but they're always looking for like help elsewhere. And when you pick up, you get like a bonus per hour if you pick up shifts after your own. So
killer.
So she's training upstairs, which is like the substance abuse wing. Which for some unknown reason is safer than the psychiatric wing. I haven't figured that part out.
Yeah.
I only had two gears when I was drunk and stoned. One was chill, and loving, but the wrong word would just cause me to snap my shit, and
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, when I was every
Beat the
time
hell out of somebody.
anytime I ever got stoned, I just went into tired and hungry mode,
Yeah.
which I'm already there usually. So,
I would have never guessed. I'm there too. So
dude, I'm fucking exhausted lately. But yeah, it is what it is.
we got Andor coming on pretty soon. Wondering how that's going to be.
You know that's going to be a 12 episode show.
Wow. Hope it's as good as Obi was.
Dude, Obi was tight. I don't get the hate. I mean, I've come to realize that I think that there's people who will just bitch about anything.
Oh yeah, that's what the internet was for.
Well, yeah,
Well, that and adult entertainment.
yeah, that and porn. Don't get me wrong, I like porn, but
Don't I know you from someplace? Yeah, I do porn. Ugh. And then for some reason they mistake me from Ron Jeremy. Must be just the girth of my body. I've never seen a hedgehog that big in my life.
I remember seeing one when I was a kid, like 18 or so, and it was basically a Mario parody. And I was thinking to myself, that's just perfect casting. I mean, that's better than Bob Hoskins. God rest his soul.
Hey, it's not as good as the parody of 66 Bats.
That was perfection.
Protein stains instead of the bat symbol on his chest. Splatman and Robin. They've done a few Star Wars ones.
Oh yeah,
I'd rather not imagine what the lightsaber duels look like in that.
they've done a lot of Star Wars ones.
They've done a ton of Star Trek ones.
Yeah.
And for some reason, everyone they do, Spock just happens to be in Pon Farr, so.
Oh yeah. I think one of them had Sasha Grey in it, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope. So I think as much as I hate to get screwed on a selling deal, that I'm probably gonna
You gonna take dude's offer?
I'm gonna try to amend it so he can take the. It's basically like I need a good piece that people are gonna gawk over and keep coming back to my tables for, but I never spend more than $400 on any given deal. I try to get as much stuff as I can. Like, okay. I mean, I know I'm going to get screwed on my comics, so.
And that's kind of the nature of the beast lately.
I'm probably going to sell them to my friend's boss from his second job, who's a dealer. I'd be lucky if I get a quarter a piece for them. I got to get back into a few Star Wars groups too, because I've got a ton of key issues of all the Dark Horse stuff. I've got the first 2 issues of Clone Wars. Number 2 is not worth a lot. It's like $40-50, but number 1's like over a G note. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Probably be more soon. Oh shit! Did you see the trailer for the new season of Bad Batch?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're about to fix that.
Huh?
We're about to fix that, though.
Keep that shit up. Because I really didn't expect to like Bad Batch as much as I ended up.
There's only 1 season so far, so it's the season 2 trailer.
Yeah.
So there is the official Disney Plus Bad Batch trailer, but there is also the Bad Batch Season 2 extended trailer. In this video, we watched the Bad Batch extended trailer from Star Wars Celebration 2022. So
it does not disappoint. Shut up, lady.
So let's see. Where are we? There we are. Okay, here we go. This one has an extra 49 seconds of footage. Or maybe the 49 seconds of footage is how long you wait until something plays on the screen. Here we go.
Was our home. The fate of all the clones is now sealed. All clones on the run from the Empire. So much for quality control. We have to adapt. That is what soldiers do.
Wow.
We're more than that. We're a family.
You got that right. Commander Caddy. We do what needs to be done. Your loyalty and determination are commendable. Good soldiers follow orders.
Things get dicey. That's where you come in.
There are others out there who need our help. We'll take all the allies we can get. Let's get to work.
The Emperor. You're welcome. And now let's watch the official D+
You can
one.
buy your freedom. You can have a future. Isn't that what you're after?
We're already free.
Clearly, you're not paying attention to what's happening out there.
It is time for a new era. There are others out there who need our help. We'll take all the allies we can get.
Let's go.
Let's get to work.
I mean,
That was dope as fuck.
that's tight. I mean, fuck, dude.
I'm like, that was crazy.
Wookiee Jedi? That's awesome.
Yeah, a baby Wookiee Jedi. He was a youngling.
Yeah, I hadn't seen one of those since, remember the Young Jedi Chronicles books?
Yeah. So,
Should be
What was
a few.
I don't know if you saw the meme I put up. It was two pictures from Phantom Menace with a picture of what's his name? Morgan Freeman underneath.
Oh, the Anakin?
Yeah. I don't want to be in any trouble. Don't worry, Annie. You won't be. And Morgan Freeman.
As it would turn out.
As it would turn
Yeah.
out, would indeed be a problem.
Okay, dude, I don't normally toot my own horn, but this is looking tight.
Yeah, it is.
if this fucker doesn't sell, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'll wait longer.
So not that I want you to draw My Little Ponies, but my daughter is still like, an aficionado of the MLPs, and she took all her books that I bought her, brought them home. She's got them all bagged and boarded in a box, and I'm like, I gotta find you a company that has like My Little Pony art on the outside of the boxes for a short box, so you have something to keep those all in.
Oh yeah.
And then I saw our friend April Reyna. There was at a con over the weekend, and she actually painted the My Little Pony DJ, and I got schooled by my daughter because I thought, what they call them, like Applejack is Applejack's name. It turns out they have an actual name. That's just what everybody calls them. These are all nicknames. So the DJ pony is DJ Palm or DJ Pone. Oh, DJ Pone 3. But DJ Pone 3's real life pony name is actually Vinyl Scratch.
That's pretty cool.
And April took an actual piece of vinyl that nobody can ever listen to again and painted that pony with like some, music notes and a couple, some flair, as they say, on an actual record. I hit her up and be like, how much? My daughter wants to hang this on her wall. And I'm like, well, you didn't get back to me, so that just saved me however much you were going to ask for that. It was probably a commission piece from my con.
I can. I'll reach out to her too for you.
Mm-hmm.
See if, I mean, I'm sure she just didn't see it, or
It's still unpacking from the convention. You're like, it's Monday. I'm sleeping all day. Screw.
That's me after a con.
Mm-hmm.
I've been known to let the kids take those days off. But we're not going. Oh, fuck! I'm smearing some red. Oh well.
You can fix it with some black.
Of course.
Matt comes in. There's something called dinner, and you just growl at him like an angry grizzly bear. He runs and hides under the couch with the dogs.
Shit. Well, I guess I don't need that one anymore either.
Do you know you can? Do you have a store set up on Instagram?
I didn't know you could.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw a guy. He does those. He takes like a comic book cover,
Mm-hmm.
and he like 3Ds the hell out of it, like all in layers and everything.
Shut up, dog.
And they look amazing, but it takes him like, weeks, if not months, to do, any given one, depending on how much detail there is. And I looked at his Facebook shop, and he's getting like, in the thousands of dollars. Like the average price is like right around $1,000.
Jesus.
But he just did all 4 of Jim Lee's connecting covers for X-Men #1 in like one elongated piece. And it was just nuts.
I'm starting to think that I'm a bit underpriced on my commissions. I just, it's weird because you don't. It's hard to think of it in those kind of terms, like.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, from what I'm seeing other people charge for things, it's like, am I underpriced? Shit.
Oh, and just so you know, McFarlane Toys is bringing back their Dragons line.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Apparently, releasing like new figure sets every other day isn't enough for him. That greedy schmuck.
Have you seen the motherfucking Bane Megafig?
That is sold out within an hour of announcing it.
I'm surprised it lasted that long.
They had a thing, and I don't know if the code's still good anymore. But when you spend $30 on in-stock figures at the McFarlane toy store, not any of the other dealers like the stores or like, Amazon or anything like that, and use code SP30, they were giving away an Infinite Crisis 7-inch figure of Superboy Prime.
Oh, shit.
So if I had had any money, I would have gone on and I would have bought figures that I needed, spent like $40, put in the code.
Shut up.
And then returned my Superboy Prime that I have sitting on the table over here to Walmart for a store credit for another figure. This was a gift. Can you get a different one? Uh-huh. So there's 2 mega figures. There's Bane and Necron.
Oh, jeez.
Necron was the Evil Dead guy from the Green Lantern Blackest Night storyline that Jeff Johns did. That was bringing like all the dead people back. Like Mothra and Thomas Wayne and Firestorm, who became Deathstorm, who they already released a figure for. But the shop that they've got up, there's a Superman figure where in New 52 or whatever, like the last thing they did was Future State. So I guess Kal-El's like lost his powers. He's got like nothing left of a costume. He's got like a cape and a loincloth and some chains, and he's got a shield with his S on it and a battle axe. And I'm like, I don't know. That makes me want to turn around, take the head off of that one, and find a sculpt for like Warlord that Mike Grell did for DC, and pop it on there. What else he's got here? He's got the figures from Doom. He's got a Batman Rebirth. He's got the new gold label Red Hood.
Shut up!
That's what I'm saying. Red Hood figure who is like so red. My only guess It looks like really cool, but my only guess is that he had his period.
Yikes.
And there's a few others, but Graham Nolan gave Tag Todd and basically patted him on the back. This is the correct Bane. All those other ones that you've made are garbage. I approve of this. So he got Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan to give the thumbs up. They also this newest line also has Talon, one of the soldiers from Court of Owls from Batman.
Uh-huh.
And he's officially announced the Superpowers line.
I'm here for that because I collected those when I was a kid, man.
5-inch figures that are supposed to be exclusive to Walmart.
No, Walmart doesn't have them, but that's not surprising.
Batman, Superman, and Darkseid, but they made Darkseid look like he does now, like in the new 52, not the classic.
Okay.
Shut up, dog. Batman at least is in classic costume, the gray and white.
Yeah.
Vehicles, there's Superpowers Batwing and the Supermobile for when the sun was red or Superman lost his powers, he would get in the ship and it had like the arms that would extend out. I think they first used it on like one of the Super Friends cartoons. And there's a new version of Dr. Fate. The last version they released was for the video games from Injustice. So they've got a be Dr. Fate. There's no eyes in the mask. It's just weird.
Is it from Black Adam?
Yeah, Black Adam, Dr. Fate. There's an action figure, and there's also a Dr. Fate resin statue and a Black Adam resin statue. And there's 2 Black Adams. There's just The Rock in like the black jumpsuit with like the lightning around his wrists. And then there's one that looks totally badass where he's got a cloak over him.
What are you doing? You bitched to be let out, and now you're bitching to come back in. Yeah, piss off.
When you're talking, where is he? I can't see him.
Right.
Part of the summer showcase was Batman Arkham Knight, the Red Hood, which is the one that's way too red, but looks actually pretty cool. And the Batman video game version of Scarecrow, which is completely badass. Those are both gold labels.
Nice.
And they're doing a Ocean Master from the new 52, which is like pretty much, they changed colors and stuff, like the new version, but it's pretty much, Ocean Master. If you saw Ocean Master in like, any of the cartoons or comics, it looks the same. He's got the big trident and the face helm and body armor and stuff. That's a gold label. Problem is that's a Target exclusive. So we know what happens with Target, boys and girls. You order the figure, and then the day of release, Target emails you, says, sorry, we're canceling your pre-order. Because the toy dealer slipped us a 20 to give him all of them. Also coming in this is Deathstroke from Rebirth is being released.
Oh, cool.
But he's not accurate because Deathstroke had the big long sword. He had the staff, the energy staff, and of course guns, which Warner Brothers will not allow him to put guns with any figures, and that's why McFarlane Toys pulls the weapons packs. And a new Beware the Quarter Owls Batman figure. And then there's like some weird Infinite Frontier line, and the Scarecrow looks like an anteater. It's like an Asian design. It's weird. He's got like a little rice picker hat on, green face. It's like something between Star Wars and like comic books. It's weird. They announced the Static Shock figure. And there's a new Batman Who Laughs, but with like, wings on his back. Just weird. Weird and wacky stuff.
Sharpen this pencil real quick. I love the McFarlane DC figures, but I think I only have like one. I got the classic Harley Quinn.
You're still trying to land your hands on one of the Walmart crows, so.
I need to get two. My kids actually ordered me one for my birthday. So they're like, yeah, damn, this thing is like $40. And, well, shit,
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to find one in the wild, but you can't.
They're tough. I got lucky. She went and found one. I go, is that a crow figure? Oh, who? Go to the right. And he went to the right, and I was like, yes, please.
It's so hard to find toys down here, man. It really is. I mean, you pretty much have to Amazon everything.
I bought myself one. She got it and just took it from my money, but I can't remember what the hell it was. Oh, the Wally West Flash figure.
Oh yeah, I remember you posted that. That looks good.
The costume is just badass. So
I'd like to see them bring Grant Gustin over from the TV series to be the Flash in the movies moving forward, since Ezra Miller just completely shit the bed.
oh god, that whole thing, like,
I mean, this is a studio that won't get rid of Amber Turd. Yeah. So,
oh no, they did.
I mean, finally.
Yeah, it just took forcing us to watch all this crap
Yeah. Did you see the deal that Johnny Depp got with Disney?
No.
They have reached a deal for him to reprise Jack Sparrow and possibly other stuff. And I'm thinking it's coming to Star Wars, which I would love to see him play Hondo from the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That pirate smuggler guy. But yeah, Johnny Depp is getting $301 million from the mouse.
Wow.
I'm okay with it.
That's crazy. Well, we put you through hell, so now here you go.
Yeah. And I'm sure,
Democrats, we'll just throw extra money at you and everything will be okay.
I'm sure in true Jack Sparrow fashion, he went, "Oh, thank you."
He grabbed the check and then Captain Jack ran down the beach.
Yeah.
They're giving away free money at a place called Work. Just go there and follow simple instructions and get your own. This sounds like us. My 11-year-old son just discovered Tetris. Came home to him boasting about scoring 15,000 points. Cracked my knuckles and played for the first time in 25 years, dropped 73,000 points on his head. Now he's angrily muttering to himself, and I'm doing karate kicks on the front porch.
Fuck yeah. That's not far from how it happened here a few months ago, because I got a Switch for them, and it has Tetris 99 on it, and yeah, first time in a long time I played Tetris. Yeah. Dude, this looks dope.
It's coming along awesome. And this is too funny not to share, so here you go. Oh my God. Somebody went and graded the issue of Playboy with a young Donald Trump on the cover, and it's graded a 9.4. He's asking $500 or best offer.
That's funny. Shush. All right.
Oh, this is great. It's a split screen between a holographic Emperor and Darth Vader. And it's a go back and forth with starting with the Emperor. So Kenobi lets you go to Mustafar. Yes. And you let him go to Mapuzo. Kinda. Then he let you go on that random moon? Pretty much. So is this one of those? So is this one of you fuckers ever actually going to kill the other one? Possibly. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Dude, that last fight between them, where Obi-Wan pulls out some straight earthbender bullshit.
Yeah, right. That was just.
Am I watching fucking Avatar?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Oh, a big thing happened this morning too.
Shut the fuck up! Damn, I'm sick of you. Sorry.
My friend's son plays shortstop for Virginia Tech, and this morning he got drafted number 68 to the Minnesota Twins.
Sweet. That's fucking awesome.
Yep.
It's time to refill some of these markers. Oh my god, dude, I'm about to commit a hate crime against this fucking dog.
Please, that's a perfectly good waste of an M80. And the other big noise now is that Toys R Us is officially back, and there will be a Toys R by the end of the year. There will be a Toys R Us in every Macy's.
No. It might be time for me to check out Macy's again. Oh, godforsaken dog. I love her to death, but damn. Only so much of that bullshit I can handle. Might be time to hit Michael's again for those markers again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the job lot for some paint so I can hook up with Doc and do some painting.
I love that you're doing that. Get you into painting, that way you can do the art on one of the shows and I'll just, I'll talk shit.
But I got the shit talking down.
Well, comes from being a club DJ.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Seven Dust is on tour.
Speaking of back in the day,
Let's see.
next thing you know, you'll be talking about Stuck Mojo or Pantera.
No.
Oh wait, Pantera is going back on tour.
The closest they come to me is New Hampshire. You guys suck.
I'm not getting a Pantera tour.
And I got a press release today. I haven't read it yet. I got to sit down and read these things later because I'm not posting any comic book news or anything from small press to indie, and I'm like, I should just go on, download, crop the pics, do my own voiceovers because I did one on a scout thing the other day, and that's how I release them. And then I'll share them so it'll go from TikTok to my Instagram to Facebook, and then from Facebook I can share it to the podcast channel. Here's a good question. Serious question. Whatever happened to Ronald McDonald?
The
world may never know. But the news that I aforementioned spoke of is Fire and Ice is back.
Oh yeah.
40th anniversary.
And who's doing the someone's doing a comic adaptation of it.
Comics and games. Plus, of course, the releasing of 40th anniversary edition of the movie.
Dude,
Let's see.
Was there anybody in the world more badass than Frazetta? I mean, for reals.
No, they really wasn't. The next closest one to him was Barry Windsor.
I'm more of a Bernie Wrightson guy.
Oh yeah, I love Bernie too, but
and I like Boris.
Yeah, there's too many good dead artists to take your pick from, really.
Oh, Boris is still alive, dude.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he and Julie Bell are. They're still alive. They're hanging out like somewhere in South America or some shit where he's from.
Dynamite and Immortal Studios announced a publishing partnership ahead of Comic-Con International. How nice. It's Image. It's Red Sonja News. Humble Bundle. New series. Oh, Billy Tucci at Comic-Con, yeah. Zoot, because they just launched Kaijus and Cowboys, the series. Here it is, under Dynamite. Fire and Ice rises again for the 40th anniversary. Legendary Frank Frazetta and Ralph Bakshi classic comes to comics and games. Fire and Ice returns the beloved sword and sorcery masterpiece of artwork, animation, and storytelling. It's making its way back to the hearts and hands of fans thanks to a new partnership between Dynamite and the Frazetta Girls brand and Bakshi Productions for both new comic books and tabletop games.
That is great.
With the coming 2023 making 40 years since the 1983 release, God, we are fucking old.
Oh, man, don't say it.
Of the original film, now more than ever is the time to celebrate and continue the legacy of this innovative and memorable film that you can watch anytime for free on YouTube. Dynamite is working alongside the Frazetta family and Bakshi Productions with talented creators to craft a truly special set of follow-ups that will delight fans new and old. And let me just feed me some bullshit. Once again, explore fantastic. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Get to the good stuff. I think this is just a quick tease and fluff piece because they don't talk about they drop names like in comic scribes Conan and Fire and Ice match made in heaven between collaboration between Rossi and Frazetta. The two developed the concept, and the film's art style was based on Frazetta's work. Brought to life by Bakshi Animation, they then called in comic scribes and Conan Barbarian veterans Roy the Boy Thomas and Jerry Conway to handle the script. Revolutionized techniques like rotoscoping and unique mixes of animation with live action photography breaking out in 1972 with his adaptation of Robert Crumb's raunchy comic featuring Fritz the Cat. Woohoo! First one was great, second one not so much. And we'll go on to, of course, the beloved Sword and Sorcery films and Fire and Ice, Wizards, which is way underrated, and his adaptation of Lord of the Rings, which didn't end up turning out all that great, but was still cool. So this is just the tease to let you know that next year is the 40th anniversary. There's going to be some comic book stories for this universe and some tabletop games, which means probably RPG games, I would think.
Yeah, I would think so.
Because that's, basically what it lends itself to. It's kind of like a D&D vibe.
Which D&D is more popular, well, really about more popular than ever now.
Yeah. Kind of thanks to, I don't know, Stranger Things.
Yeah. I still have not watched Stranger Things.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Oh, I could tell you what's wrong with me.
Yeah, but we don't have time for that right now because we're already 2 hours in. So,
no. Well, the reason for it is honestly, it's because I just haven't been able to sit down and devote attention to it. Because it's obviously something that I'm not going to be able to just passively watch. So
yeah, you gotta pay attention to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. Take a look.
So that looks badass, dude.
Thank you.
And you're already scoping in the background too. Oh,
Yeah. Already getting in there. Yeah, it's available for claim if anybody wants it. Just saying. I ship everywhere.
I don't ship me everywhere, but I ship stuff everywhere.
I'm trying to ship me everywhere. I was supposed to do Clarksville Comic Con last weekend, and that fell through. I'm supposed to do Paragould, Arkansas Comic Con on the weekend of the 6th, I believe. April 6th, 7th, something like that. Don't know. But I don't think I'm going to be doing it because I don't know, man. I mean, I think I'd rather save up and, do other events around the same time.
Better ones.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a good show and everything, but the one in Covington looks better. So I'm gonna be rocking that one, I think.
You still doing the show with Obar?
Oh fuck yeah! I booked that shit back in 2020 when they were like, "Well, if you need a refund," I'm like, "No, I'm good."
Oh, this show. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
My table is guaranteed, and if I show up and I don't have a table, there's going to be some dead bodies.
There fucking will, because, I mean, honestly, I needed to get a refund, but I opted not to because I knew that eventually we're going to get back to doing cons, and I knew that eventually, they would end up going up on the price, which they did. That show was like $75 for the weekend, and in 2020 when I booked it, I booked it in 2020. It had gone up to $100 for the weekend, which is still fine. I was like, yeah, shit, because they tend to bring in big enough guests to where people will come, but not like spend all their money on the guests,
Mm-hmm.
And I figured that it would go up exponentially when they were able to, green light the show again. And sure enough, it did. It's like $200 for the weekend now.
Oh, that's a little much.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good show. I typically do over $1,000 at that show over the weekend. So, it's not bad. But, I'd rather the cost, still be in that $100 range.
Yeah, because then it's like, well, I usually do $1,000, so now it's down to about $750. With parking, and
yeah, for real. Yeah. Well, you feel like calling it a night, man?
Oh hell yeah, I'm tired now.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of hours, so yeah. So check it out. We've had the banner going the entire time down the bottom of the show, where you can follow Shawn. For those of you that are just listening to this, Instagram at Shawnzilla Art, 2 A's at the end. Not the end of the word, just Illa is an A, and then Art's another A. Facebook, $0.30, the Art of Shawn How on Facebook. Twitter and TikTok is at Shawnzilla1977, or you can join Shawn's Patreon at patreon.com/Shawnzilla. So until next Monday.
Yeah.
we will talk at you later. I've got John from Beyond this Wednesday on the Creators Outlet, and we have a makeup show to do for OK Boomer because Thomas wasn't feeling good last week, and we're looking at an issue of Detective Comics that was the first book to do the 100-page deal where it's multiple stories all through the book. This is when DC was like lagging. Detective was only bi-monthly, and but this was that issue, and it was really good. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to talk about Thursday night on Boomer at 8 p.m. Eastern. So until next time, peace out, draw some stuff, and read a comic book, would you?
Yeah, absolutely.